My child, hear me clearly. There are no accidents with your life. You are not breathing today because of luck. You are alive because my hand has been covering you. Many times danger came near, but it could not touch you. Many times the enemy planned your downfall, but I turned it into your lifting. You have walked through fire, yet you were not burned. You have been through storms, yet you are still standing. Do you not see the signs? My protection is not hidden. It is unmistakable. Look back and remember the times you thought it was over, yet somehow you made it through. That was me. Every close call, every escape, every blessing that came just in time. These are my fingerprints on your life. I know the heaviness you carry. I see the questions that weigh on your mind. Am I really safe? Does God truly care about me? Why do I feel so vulnerable? I know the thoughts that whisper in your heart when no one else is around. My child, you are never out of my sight. When you cried in the silence of the night, I was there. When you felt alone and unseen, I was the one holding you together. You thought you stood by your own strength, but every breath, every step, every heartbeat was sustained by my hand. Even when you did not notice, I was surrounding you with unseen shields. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are deeply loved, and that is why you are still here. Listen to my promises and take them to heart. I have declared, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Do you hear those words? Weapons may form, attacks may rise, storms may rage, but they will not succeed against you, because I am your shield. I had said, I will never leave you, nor forsake you. I have commanded my angels to guard you, not just in some of your ways, but in all your ways. When you walk, when you lie down, when you rise up, I am watching over you. Even when evil tries to press in on every side, I am the wall of fire around you. You may see the threat, but what you cannot see are the heavenly armies standing between you and destruction. Stand firm in this promise. My protection is unshakable. Think of Daniel, my faithful servant. The world thought his story would end in a den of lions. Every roar, every glare of the lions looked like certain death. But I, the Lord, stepped in. I closed the mouths of those lions, and Daniel emerged unharmed. That was not just his story. It is your story, too. For I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. When the lions of fear surround you, when the threats of life close in, I can silence them. Remember also the Red Sea. My people stood trapped between Pharaoh's army and the waters, yet I opened a path where there was no path. Do not fear what looks impossible. I am the God who makes a way. What tried to destroy you will become the stage for your testimony. I know, my child, that life has made you weary. You feel like you are always fighting battles, some seen, many unseen. But hear me, you are not fighting alone. When you are weak, I am your strength. When you feel like collapsing, I lift you up. When your faith is shaken, my faithfulness does not move. You may feel like you cannot endure, but I have already equipped you with endurance beyond your own ability. I have bottled every tear you have shed. I have heard every cry from your heart, and I remind you, what is overwhelming you today will one day become your victory story. Hold on, because I am working even in the silence. Stay close to me, and my covering will never leave you. When you pray, you strengthen the shield that surrounds you. When you meditate on my word, you walk in wisdom that protects your path. Do not allow doubt to blind you. When fear rises, speak my promises aloud. When confusion surrounds you, lean not on your own understanding, but trust my guidance. Every step with me is a step into safety. Even if the path looks uncertain to your eyes, walk not by sight, but by faith. I am your guide, your protector, and your refuge. Draw nearer each day, and you will always rest in my shadow. Hear me with urgency, beloved. The world grows darker with each day. The enemy seeks to devour, deceive, and destroy. This is not the time to drift away from me. This is not the time to delay obedience. Stay alert, stay watchful, stay anchored in my truth. The dangers around you are real, but my power is greater. If you wander far from me, you step into unnecessary battles. But if you remain in my presence, nothing can prevail against you. Do not waste another moment in doubt or distraction. Now is the time to fully surrender, to fully trust, to fully walk in my protection. If you believe I am protecting you, respond with faith. Speak my promises over your life daily. Declare, the Lord is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Share this message of hope with others who feel unprotected, for many need to be reminded of my covering. Lift your prayers, not only for yourself, but for your family, your friends, and even strangers. For I desire to protect all who call upon my name. Make your life but testimony of my faithfulness, and let your words bring light to others who sit in fear. Never forget this truth. You are surrounded by my love, guarded by my presence, and secured by my promises. Even when you walk through valleys, I walk beside you. Even when you face storms, I am the calm in the middle of it all. Even when enemies surround you, I prepare a table before you in their presence. Rest in this. Nothing can snatch you from my hand. You are mine, now and forever. This is my message for you today. Hold it in your heart and walk in peace. If these words have touched you, remain faithful in prayer and in my presence. Share this with others, so they too may know that I am the God who protects, provides, and never fails. Keep listening, keep believing, and keep trusting, for my protection over your life is constant and eternal.